Hello again, I hope we're all well. I'm on another Essex pub walk out of the book today, and I'm in Dedham, which is sort of close to the Essex-Suffolk border. This is going to be a very short walk because I've got to be in work later. I believe it is walk number 5 from the book, from the Sun Inn. I'm just in the car park at the moment. So it's only, and it's a 3¼ mile walk. So we're starting from the Sun Inn, and you're going to want OS map 196, Sudbury, Hadley and Dedham Vale, Lavenham and Long Melford. And yeah, as I say, it's about 1 o'clock at the moment, and yeah, I've got to be in work at 5 PM, so I've got time to squeeze this one in. Got my Exped Summit 25 litre little ultralight rucksack with me today, and a little bite to eat. So yeah, we're starting from here. Right, enough talking and let's get walking. Church of St Mary the Virgin dates back to 1492, although there has been a church on the same site since at least 1322. It was built from the wealth of the wool trade, and of course it proudly displays the Ascension by John Constable. The tower is almost 40 metres high and features in many of Constable's paintings. Okay, here is the magnificent wall church in the village of Dedham, and yeah, I'm going to go in and have a little look. It's really big old door. The painting above the doorway here is called the Ascension of Christ, and this was painted by the famous artist from the area, John Constable. So we are in Constable country. I've done quite a few walks here before in the past because it is such a nice part of Essex, and I'm a big fan of Constable's work. Of course, he's most known for the Hay Wain, which of course is down at Flatford Mill, Willie Lott's cottage. That's literally sort of, yeah, probably a fairly short walk from Dedham. I don't think we're going to be visiting it today though, but yeah, it is a really, really, really nice place. And yeah, that's one of his paintings up there. That's pretty cool. While I'm in the graveyard, I'll just read you a little bit about today's walk. Dedham is a very popular traditional Essex village with the added attractions of an art museum, the Shakespeare Gallery, a magnificent parish church, which you can see here, a rare breeds animal farm, and of course boating and canoeing on the River Stour. Not to mention Flatford Mill, a mile away, one of the locations made famous by John Constable, the landscape artist who was born here. The walk begins along the banks of the Stour at Dedham. at Dedham Lock and explores the beautiful countryside that inspired not only Constable but also many other artists, both past and present, returning along the valley of the Black Brook to the village. So the reason this is called Mill Lane is because there once stood a mill here owned by Golding Constable, who was father of course, the famous painter John Constable. A little bit of history I didn't know about there. Dedham is a thriving community and one of the most popular villages in Constable country. The history of the village stretches back many hundreds of years to at least the Domesday Book and possibly the Bronze Age. The village grew prosperous from the medieval woolen industry and then remained so because wealthy people lived in the village and sent their sons to Dedham Grammar School, which was granted a royal charter by Elizabeth I in 1575. Today you can visit the beautiful Dedham Parish Church, the bustling Art and Crafts Centre, the Sir Alfred Munnings Art Museum, as well as a wide range of individual shops, cafes, restaurants and inns. It is quite well known for that round here. So yeah, you've got the Alfred Munnings Museum, the High Street itself, Dedham Art and Crafts Centre, I just took a photo of that. And it's a little map of the village. You can hire boats as well and row down the River Stour. I've always wanted to do that. Tom Keating is remembered as a famous art forger and art restorer who reputedly forged over 2,000 works of more than 100 artists. Although a highly talented artist in his own right, he found fame through his imitations, which he called his Sexton Blakes, Cockney rhyming slang for fakes. Keating is buried in Dedham churchyard. I probably just walked past his grave and didn't even know. That's quite cool. John Constable, widely acknowledged as one of England's greatest landscape painters, John Constable was born in East Bergholt in 1776 and attended the grammar school here in Dedham. Constable drew his inspiration from the wide skies and working landscape around him, causing a stir in the art world of the day by preferring to paint living rather than classical landscapes. Sir Alfred Munnings, thought by many to be simply a great equestrian artist, Sir Alfred Munnings was also a talented portrait and landscape painter, as well as a sculptor. Born in Suffolk in 1878, Munnings made his home at his beloved Castle House, which today houses the largest private collection of his works. That I'll have time to check it out. There you go, a little bit of history about the place, and there's quite a lot of it here in Dedham. It's quite touristy as well. Massive car park there, so they obviously expect the tourists in. So this big building I'm at the foot of here is Dedham Mill. It's now privately owned, and we're at Dedham Lock. How nice is this? Yeah, let's just have a look at this. Nice. And there's the mill in the background. There's a swan as well. Yes. Oh, it keeps getting better. Look at this. So yeah, this is Dedham Lock, River Stour navigation. Wow. Banging. we come out to this lovely meadow. After leaving the lock, we're heading left, and this is part of the St Edmund Way, which is a long distance route. Hopefully at some point in the future I'd like to do that one. We're so fortunate to live where we live. You know, Essex has got some real gems, and this has definitely got to be one of them. Dedham, Constable country. I think it's probably, apart from some sections of the Essex coastline, I do like the Essex coast. I believe like sort of the county border here of Essex and Suffolk is one of the nicest places in the country. It's got to be. And yeah, hopefully that comes through on the videos. It is quite a special place here, and you can see why Constable, you know, was inspired by this landscape, and you know, and painted such brilliant works of art here. Yeah, he's definitely one of my favourite artists, without doubt. Still continuing along the St Edmund Way and also the Stour Valley Path through that meadow there beside the River Stour itself. It's so nice here. It's absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love this place. All you can hear in the background is a faint distance of like cars and stuff, but other than that, absolutely nothing. And you can see the tower of Dedham Church in the background there. So this is the 16th century toll booth restaurant and the River Stour. That looks really nice there. A lot of grounds to it, but I can imagine probably quite expensive in there. Yeah, that's really nice. Right, we're heading this way along the road. A symbol of the Essex Way, no doubt, the poppy. And yeah, soon we're going to be following a little section of it for the final bit into Dedham. Yeah, this field looks very familiar now. I remember this from the Essex Way, and yeah, literally Dedham is just over there. There's this really cool old tree in the middle of the field here, and yeah, there's like a cricket ground, sort of a play area. I think they've even got an outdoor gym here. I could squeeze in a quick workout. And yeah, and then the church, the big wall church, and then the Sun Inn pub. We're back out at the lovely cricket green at Dedham, part of the Essex Way again, and look at this, just coming into view behind the trees. The church at Dedham. It's a beautiful church. It's got, as I say, it's got to be one of the best ones in Essex, without a doubt. So from the cricket ground, this is the old grammar school, and we're back out at the village centre in Dedham. Absolutely lovely. Okay, we're back at the Sun Inn. It's got 4 open fires and old oak beams. It's an old coaching inn of character dating from the 15th century. It's now a hotel and a free house as well. And that's where I'm going for a cheeky half a pint. Anyways, see you in a bit. Cheers for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Let us know what you think. Get in the comments. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do, if you like what you've seen in this video. I do wild camps, all sorts of different things really, aside from just the day walks and pub walks. And yeah, to the people that do subscribe, cheers for your support as always, and you'll see me and the selfie stick in the next one. Cheers guys, see you later.